51. We're going to review chapter 6 for our test tomorrow. You need to hurry up. Okay, the first section says, you can 700s 110 as 600s 1110s. What can you do? Your word box is in the yellow at the top. We're completing the sentence. What can we do? Valentine.
Regroup.
You can regroup 700s 110 as 600 1110s. Do we agree?
Yeah.
I see 1, 2, 3, 4 agrees. Absolutely, I agree. Add that word into the sentence quickly. 10, 9. Once you're done writing, go ahead and read number 2 to yourself while you wait. Okay, I'm ready for number 2. In 235 minus 108 equals 127. 127 is the... What do we call that? 127. Look at its location in the subtraction sentence. We call it what, Jasmine? The difference, absolutely. You have one other word in your word box. What word is that, Kamaria? Sum. We did not use that word sum. What does sum mean? What is the sum? Jayla? Exactly, another word for the whole, right? And when do we use the word sum? What do we use the word sum for? We use the word difference for when we are doing what? Subtracting. We use the word sum for adding. Absolutely. Let's look at our next part. We have, it says, draw quick pictures. Write how many hundreds, tens, and ones are in the number. Okay? It says add 246. All right, so when we have these, we do one part first. So 246, add that picture. Add the picture. Hundreds, rods, ones. Then go back. Your next part is 132. Add that to your box. Okay? If you're following along, your picture should look something like this. 246. Then 100 more. How many tens?
3.
3 tens more. And how many ones in 132? 2. Now you can count up your whole picture to see how much it is added all together. Go ahead. How many hundreds, how many tens, how many ones? And then I want that number in standard form. Okay, I have 3 hands already up, ready to give me an answer. Ooh, 85% hands up, ready to give an answer. 95, 98. 100. Sayon, what do you have? How many hundreds were in your entire picture? 300s. How many tens?
7.
7 tens. How many ones?
8.
You sure? Okay. Agree? So if I write my number in standard form, that means you can tell it to me in standard form. That's enough. Tell me. So what number does this make?
378.
In standard form, 378. Look down at our next one. Now remember, on these problems here that we did before earlier in the chapter, we broke down an addition sentence, a 3-digit addition sentence, but we broke it down into what? What do we call that form when we break down to what the hundreds place value is, the tens place value is, the ones place value? What is that called? This is my clue to you. What is that called, Caleb?
You're breaking it out.
I am breaking it out, but there is a form. Our numbers can come in forms. We can break it down in forms. It was called what, Mackenzie? If you know tell it below it. I'll see if I hear it. Whisper, Elise.
Expanded form.
Ooh, I heard it. Say it one more time.
Expanded form.
Right, expanded form. It's like we stretch out each place. So do the expanded form for 413. Do the expanded form for 278. And then I want you to add up each place. Ones, tens, hundreds. And then tell me how much the sum is. What the sum is for that addition problem. Real easy. We're just reviewing everything we did this chapter really quickly. Don't forget when you find out what your sum is to go back and add it to that original vertical addition sentence. Five seconds. Shayla, give me the expanded form of 413.
You want to put 400
Okay, 400,
plus 10
10,
and
3, absolutely. Expanded form of 278. Tatiana.
3.
200
plus 70
plus 70 plus 8. Okay, now we can do each column. What about our ones place? Ones place equals what, Shanae?
11.
Good. And our tens place equals what, Bobby?
80.
Phenomenal. And our hundreds place equals what, Mayana? 600. Stellar. Okay. So now we have 600 plus 80 plus 11. There's a little tiny trick I taught you when we are adding expanded form up and our ones place is more than 10. What can I do, Bobby?
Take the 10 and add it to the 10.
Right, so I'm going to take this 10, I'm going to add it to my 10th place. So what is my 10th place now? 90. And I took that 10 away, so now I only have how many here? 1. So now we can do it. Now we have how many?
691.
Absolutely. Okay, turn the page. Quick. You should be quicker than I am because I have to click buttons. Excellent. So we have word problems. What's the first thing we're going to do when we see word problems? What's the first thing we're going to do when we see word problems, London? Annotate. Annotate that word problem. Number 5. Silently. Annotate. Ooh, my name is in the problem. So you better get it right. My name is in the problem. You better get it right. Silently, let's go. I see everyone has gotten through the C in cubes. Everyone circled their numbers. I see everyone has underlined their question. I see that everyone has boxed in their keywords. I'm seeing evaluating happening. You're deciding if you have a part, if you have a whole. And finally, I see solving happening now. Solving happening now. So if I tell you to annotate, yes, I want you to go ahead and I want you to make the adjustments to the word problem. I also want you to go ahead and do the final step, which is solve. Solving ensures that you show your word. Double check your work. Make sure there wasn't any regrouping that had to happen that you didn't have to do or you did have to do. Make sure you did everything you needed. 5 seconds. Don't forget to bubble in your answer. Yep. Caleb, what did you circle?
I circled 234.
234. Good.
And 358.
358, okay? What did you underline?
I underline how many craft stickers were used by the two classes.
How many craft sticks were used by the two classes? What did you box in, Brianna?
How many?
How many? And then used in this way. So in your evaluate phase, what did you decide that 234 and 358 were? You said these were parts, so Mr. Kent's art class did that, Ms. Reed's art class did that. So you said these are two parts, and if we have two parts, what are they asking for? What does our how many mean? What are they asking us to do, Marlon? Add, absolutely. So Marlon, you added 358 plus what? 234, absolutely. Then everyone solved this, right? Starting at our ones place, we did 8 plus 4. 8 plus 4, which is what class?
12.
You carried your 1. 10, right? 1 plus 5 is?
6.
Plus 3 more.
9.
And then 3 plus 2, I'm okay with you.
5.
And our answer is? Annotate number 6 quickly. Let's go. Quickly and silently. Annotate, solve. 6. When we annotate, it takes us through word problems with lightning speed. Notice that your question is actually underneath the picture. You know, a question would start with a question word. Who, what, when, where, how. It will end in an actual question mark. So do not just underline the last thing that you see in the word problem. The question might be somewhere else. Okay? Ten seconds and I'm asking for answers. Or annotations, I mean. Good. Good. You should be writing down your problem now. You should be writing down and solving now. If you're finished, you're checking. You should be writing down your problem and solving now. Go through the whole cube step. Don't stop. Don't stop. Take any breaks. Okay, let's work through it. Mackenzie, what did you annotate?
I annotated 5 circles 563 and 281.
281. What else?
And I put the 2 parts for both of the numbers.
You did, but did you underline your question?
Yes.
Okay, so you underline your question. What did you box in as your keyword?
How many?
How many? I'm also going to go on and say that this right here at the 2 is actually important too. If you didn't, that's fine. But for me, you can box in anything that really tells you what you have to do. Okay? What do I have to do? What was your evaluate phase, Jalen? What did it tell you needed to do? Add, right? So if they say how many were at the 2, that usually tells you that they gave you 2 parts. Okay? That they want you to add. How many were at the 2? So what did you add? Tell me your sentence, Jalen.
563
Okay.
plus 281.
Agree? Good. Okay, so let's solve it. Let's solve it. Walk me through it. Walk me through it, Jasmine. I haven't heard from you. Jayla, can you come, please?
First, we're going to add 3 plus 1 equals 4.
Okay, 3 plus 1 equals 4. Then?
6 plus 8 equals 14.
Okay, 6 plus 8 equals 14. You have 1. What else did you do?
Take into the
Okay. Take my 100 over there, okay?
And then 5 plus 2 equals 7 plus 1 equals 8.
Excellent. Okay? And then we make sure we go back and we bubble in our answer here. One more. Annotate number 7. Let's go. Annotate 7. Let's go. Good. Keviana circled quickly. London underlined quickly. Caleb is searching for what keywords he needs to box in that tells him exactly what he needs to do. Jalen has evaluated. I love that Bobby has labeled his numbers on whether they're parts or wholes in the question. Tatiana is now in the solving phase. She's solving her problem.
Shanae has early dismissal.
You can just go ahead right now. You can go ahead right now. You already have your homework. We are reviewing in 7 seconds.
Oh!
Hands are shooting in the air. Answers are at the tips of your fingers. You are silent. All right, let's go. Okay, so you have 116 girls and 122 boys saw the school play. How many children saw the school play? Easy peasy, 1, 2, 3, Z. So now, what did you annotate? Respect.
How many children was?
Remember our first part was circle, so what did you circle?
I circled 116.
Okay, oh yeah, here it is. 116, uh-huh.
122.
Uh-huh. And then you were saying you underline what?
How many children saw the school play?
Excellent. Kamari, what did you box in?
How many?
How many? Okay. What did that tell you needed to do? Bobby, I came around, I saw that you had labeled your numbers. What did you label? Evaluate and label these as? 106 parts, both parts, right? So if they gave you 2 parts, what do we have to do to get our whole, Marlon? We have to add. Okay? So you have your 122 plus what? 116. Nothing left to do but to solve. James, walk me through it.
So I put 100. Oh, so I had 2 plus 6, and I got 8.
Okay, then?
Then I added 1 plus 2 equals 3.
Then?
I added 1 plus 1 equals 2.
Agree?
Yeah.
Okay, 238. Look at your next page, annotate your next problem. Really easy. Be careful though, because you know we did addition and subtraction in this chapter, so be very careful. We've done like 3 adding word problems so far. Do not just think that that's all we're doing and jump right to the chase. You have to read it and decide, evaluate, discover. Let's go. I don't need sound effects. Thanks. Of my class should be at the solving phase by now. If you're not there, you need to speed up your process. You should be solving. I have answers on fingertips already. Every single one of you. Kayla, can you help me annotate, please? 542, 128. The next thing you're going to do is use a huge second grade voice to talk to me because I could barely hear you that time. What did you underline? Ooh. Okay, what is it? How many cards do you have now? What did you box in?
How many?
I'm going to take it one step further and say that have now is an important part too. Okay, so Mr. Brown had 542 baseball cards in his collection. He sold. I'm also going to box in the word sold. Remember, keywords can be anywhere. The fact that he sold it means that he did what? Did he get more of them? No, he did not. He sold them. He gave them away. They are no longer a part of his group. Bobby, I'm sure you did it this time too. What did you label 542 and 128 as?
The hole in the pot.
Which one was the hole?
542.
Right, exactly. That's my hole, that's my part. If we start with the hole, subtract the part, you know.
You're left with the difference.
So what are you doing? Are you adding or subtracting?
Subtracting.
And we always put our larger hole at the top, subtract the rest. Silence is what I should hear. It's also very golden right now. Okay, so you should have done this. You should have done this. Ooh, ooh, ooh. When I start at the ones place, there's more on the floor. I can't subtract 8 from 2. Impossible. So I have to
Go next door.
When I go next door, I have 4. Okay, so what am I going to do to my tens place? What am I going to do to my tens place, Kyrie? And do what? Right, I have 3 tens on top. Now I can do what? Turn those 3 tens into 10 ones, so now I have how many ones? 12, absolutely. Now I can then subtract, right, from the top down to the bottom. What did you do? 12 minus 8, class.
4.
3 minus 2, class.
1.
5 minus 1.
4.
Quick, annotate. Quick. We're almost there. We're almost there. The instructions were that you start annotating now, not later. Make that happen. No breaks. No breaks. The thing about cubes is, the thing about annotating is, you have to keep going. C-U-B-E-S. You keep going. There's no breaks after you circle. There aren't any breaks after you box. Keep your focus on what you are doing. The mistakes will not happen or be very minimal and easy to fix. I have 2 fingertips already in the air. How quickly they annotated and solved. 4 or 5 fingertips in the air with the answer right at the edge. Not confident in your answer, I see. At the library, there are 668 books and magazines. There are 565 books at the library. How many magazines are there? It's only tricky because there's a lot of magazines, books. Annotate and we'll get it right. If you annotate, watch. I don't need a sound effect. 668, 565. What did you underline, Caleb?
I underline how many magazines are there?
Absolutely. What did you box in, Tobias? How many? And another important part, I think, is magazines, because it's asking me just about the magazine part. They're asking you for a part. So if I evaluate, what is 668? What is 668? A whole or a part? Sayon? Think about it. It says, at the library, there are 668 books and magazines. Books and magazines. Whole, okay? So then that means there are 565 books. 668 books and magazines. 565 books. How many magazines? Start with the whole subtract.
Subtract the part you know, you're left with the difference.
Start with the whole, subtract the part you know.
You're left with the difference.
Is what I should see. That is what you should be solving. So if you have that, you did it right. Now the only thing left is to make sure that you subtract correctly. I can see already. I'm telling you right now, this is simple. No regrouping has to happen. No regrouping has to happen. I see more on top. I see more on top in every place. 8 minus 5, class.
3.
When the number's the same.
0.
Okay. 6 minus 5.
1.
And I'll take the next one. Do this one quick. You guys are becoming experts right before my eyes. It's amazing. Tremendous. Nice and neat. Make sure you line up your work. Line up each place. I want you to work quick. I don't want you to work sloppy. I'm seeing students who have already solved. It's absolutely thrilling. No breaks, Bobby. No breaks. Keep it going. Jayla's finishing up. Corey is finishing up. Alante, no breaks. Let's go. Focus. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alante, what did you annotate?
I circled 590.
500, not 90, 500, 509,
And 274.
274. One thing I want you to notice, Alante, it's not 509. Take out our ands. Okay, it's just 509, 278. Okay? We're not adding you, you're just saying the word. Okay? Saying the number. Okay? What else?
And I unlocked how many leaves does she still have?
How many leaves does she still have? What did you box?
How many more? How many?
Okay, how many? Did anyone did anyone box in any other keywords they found up here that wasn't in the question? Jayla, what do you think? Gave. Yeah, that's a key word. That's a key word. Did I have it? Oh, I should add it. So I have gives. Oops, sorry. Do I have it?
Yes, ma'am.
No, I'm gonna add it. Gave is another verb that tells us that she did what? Subtracted it from her whole, right? So that means if Mrs. Preston had 509 leaves, 509 leaves, that's her what? Tell me. That's her whole. 274 is her. Okay? How many does she still have? Whole minus your part equals your answer, okay? Equals your difference. So we have 509 minus 274.